Rancho Santa Marta Insight. Before this trip, I struggled to get my passport. Luckily, God had my side and it arrived on time. This is the longest road trip I've been on to date, with an estimated time of 13 and a half hours. There were many stops for gas, snacks, and we even received $150 for meals and whatnot. Kettleman City is where we stopped for In-N-Out, and our group did a superb job of making sure everyone was filled and had food. Thank you, Faith Lutheran. The first stop from Chico, California was St. Michael's by the Sea Church in Carlsbad, California, where we slept. It was a 9.5-hour drive this day, full of adventure. This documentary isn't about me, despite implementing it. It's about us as a team and a unit, along with honoring Jesus Christ. Now let's begin our journey. Enjoy.
Everybody here, if we need to get medevac out of Mexico, that's covered in the policy. For a couple extra bucks, we were able to add that. So we've got good insurance on this trip. So
thank you.
Does everybody know how to use an EpiPen?
No, I know how to use one.
I do.
It's very brightly colored. You only need to worry about it if you're near me and I stop breathing. You twist off this yellow part. It says twist on it. Pop off that blue thing and you stab it in my leg and you hold it there for 3 seconds.
Oh.
Do we need to push any buttons?
Nope.
Can I ask? At least stay in groups of two. Okay, at least stay in groups of two. Okay, something happens, you got a second vehicle.
That's buddying with you. So just, and we can decide that.
Don't look at me, I'm not driving.
Do you want to talk about stopping at the stores, the two separate stores?
Oh yeah, we'll do that. So anyway, that's our first place of contact where we will all gather after we've gone through the border or after we've gotten the tourista cards. And then you're going to be the lead car because he speaks the Spanish. He speaks the Spanish. So he's going to report to us where to go once he goes through and asks where do we get our tourista card stamped. And then we'll all follow. Okay, once we are there, we all stay together until everyone's tourista card is filled out and stamped.
Unless they make us go. They may say once you go, just to keep traffic moving, they probably
Okay.
will
Or
force you
just pull
through.
off to the side of the road and wait.
Well, no, there's nowhere to pull off. From there, we're gonna get back on the main road where you just came through before you pulled off. And you're gonna follow the signs that say La Playa, Rosarito Beach. And after Ensenada, it's smooth sailing. It's a very quiet road.
So right now, it's morning time. We're having a light breakfast before we head to the border. And, we have some bagels, bananas. The whole group is up, ready to go. And, crossing the border is it's not a small deal. It's a pretty big deal. And we were all really preparing mentally for this. So, we also take this picture right here before we left, the whole group. Carlsbad was a really nice city. It was fun. And then we did our prayers before we left in the morning. We repacked our bags in the car, and we're headed there. Let's go.
Spinning.
We're so close. You can see the border wall right there. You can see Tijuana.
These guys just kind of like read what was on bins.
So they usually stop you there and check it out?
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. I don't think you guys are going to get a stamp in your passport.
Just like that, we're in Mexico, in Baja California. Now let me show you these cool clips real quick, these landscapes. So right now we're in Ensenada, in Baja California. We just arrived. And basically what we did here is we went grocery shopping. We went to Costco and we went to wherever we wanted in that area. We also went to Burger King. And the first thing I noticed about this place is how Americanized it is. As you see in that 7-Eleven, obviously there's a Costco, right? And we even went to Burger King right here in this clip.
Says Burger King.
So then we left Ensenada. We got all our groceries, but this place was definitely a culture shock. And it was impoverished. But somehow, it being so impoverished, it still felt so vibrant, so active. You know? At the end of the day, Mexico's a third world country. We can't expect it to be as good as the United States. But it just has things, hidden gems that America doesn't have. And I definitely seen that in my first day in Mexico. Like in this town.
Plaza. I think since it's Sunday, they've got like a market out that they don't normally have. They don't normally have all those kind of stuff there.
Hey Ben, what does H-O-G-A-R, Hogar? I do not recognize this place.
Hogar is a way to say home.
Perfect, thank you. Look at these buildings. They were here last time we were here. This is gorgeous. Wow.
So the reason why you're hearing everybody so shocked about the new buildings and stuff and things like that on the ranch is because this group, Faith Lutheran, came to Rancho Santa Marta 5 years ago. Some of them have been going for decades now, actually. And the amount of progress the ranch has made with buildings and stuff like that for the school and the orphanage was shocking. And this right here is basically where we were kind of staying at our time here. And then we went to go see the animals. We had pigs, horses, goats, and cows. It was really cool. It was a true ranch lifestyle right here. Check it out.
They don't feed you.
So after we were done checking out the animals, we were waiting around for our lunch to be done from our lunch crew. Our lunch crew basically changed every single day. We also had chapel every single night. And the group had to set up chapel every night. But before chapel, me, Bob, and Pastor Ben were setting up the fire. Shout out to them.
And then you took the claws off of just a regular hammer, and you had to build it up like this.
What? They didn't build hammers like that?
Yeah, now they build them all the time like this.
All of them were filled with the Holy Spirit and began to speak in other tongues as the Spirit enabled them. Now there were staying in Jerusalem, God-fearing Jews from every nation under heaven. When they heard this sound, a crowd came together in bewilderment, because each one had heard their language being spoken. Utterly amazed, they asked,
So right now we're heading to the gymnasium, and basically what we did was we woke up early, ate breakfast, woke up really early, and then we went to go see a ceremony or a little performance from the students on Rancho Santa Marta about embracing and representing the country of Mexico. And, you know, it's just a little ceremony they did, and it was a really special occasion that not too many visitors get to see. So we were blessed to see something like this on Rancho Santa Marta at this time, and so we woke up early to go see it, and I really liked it. It was special.
Atención, paso redoblado. Ya. Alto.
So at about this time, after the little performance from Rancho Santa Marta students, we got a tour led by a guy named Rod. Shout out to Rod. Also, he was a cool guy. And we were just getting a tour of the whole school and the whole ranch, and we would eventually get introduced to our first job, which was siding on the ranch. So that was cool. But this tour shocked me. This ranch shocked me.
All this was the same as the kitchen, that yellow block wall and the red above. So they converted hog pens into classrooms, because it was in the 80s when they bought it, it was a hog farm. So we wiped all of that. I always get groups, why'd you do that? I said, well, I gotta tear down the old thing. So this one over here, that's in the original building. I'm gonna tear that down. Junior high and high school, and that's why we just consolidated it all. So this is where they come to do their reading and checking out books. And, we do have reading. Have electives, like we have electives, so they can elect what they want to do. So. Okay, so that's the school. Let's go over to Victor's house and we'll go across because you'll be eating dinner there tonight. So I'll show you all the houses and we'll end up at Cassandra's house. That's the one.
What am I going to do?
What are you going to do? What are you studying?
I'm studying languages on what is it?
Okay, Cassandra house. Similar as Victor house. Cassandra, we named her Cassandra because Cassandra is Elsa's sister, speech impediment, works in the cafeteria. She has like 6 siblings, but they do not want her, at least right now they don't. Sometimes 2 guys in a room just doesn't work. You gotta move around, you gotta have 1 guy in 1 room. So, we decided to go. Everybody's gonna get their single room. It's a small room, it's only 7 by 11. Most of the time they're out here anyways. Studying or watching TV or whatever. So, these rooms, there's 10 of them. They'll have a bedroom and a little desk. Fans in there. So what we like about this is just an open.
So currently right now, we're on our way to go get the siding pieces from the little warehouse they have on Rancho Santa Marta. And we're riding on the back of the truck, me and Pastor Ben, getting driven by this guy named Rod once again. And yeah, this siding was really fun, but also really time consuming and challenging. So yeah, take a look.
Okay, in the back of that truck, those little boards that I have. Yeah. Go grab 4 of them. Okay, Ben?
Yeah.
You got 2 hands. Why don't you... The nail is the gap, right?
This is a measuring nail.
Measuring nail for a gap. Okay, you guys see this line up above? That's what we're going to. All right, see that red line? It's black right there on the end.
Push it. Would you push it this way? Push it. Yeah.
Oh, too much?
Too much. All right. Again. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, up a little bit then. Down a little bit.
So I specifically want to give a shout out to Rick. Rick really led us through this siding stuff. He taught us everything, the ins and outs, how to measure stuff, cut the saw, use sticks to make sure the siding goes in the right space and it's lined up correctly. He really knew what he was doing. He was like such a great leader, and none of this siding would have gotten done really if it wasn't for him. There were other great people in this trip, but he was really one of those guys that really knew what he was doing, and he made the siding fun. He made it enjoyable. And this hard work, you know, you made us feel proud of it. Shout out to Rick. Thank you very much.
I'm filming.
He's gonna put up all the nails.
Doing the video, yeah? Just one hand, huh?
So we finished our siding, and this is the aftermath of it. We completed it, it looks really nice, and we can say that we actually did this siding at Rancho Santa Marta. I'm really proud of myself, of our group, Rick, Pastor Ben, Christian, Kate, Martin, and Brian. They really helped us out a lot, and I thought this was going to be way harder than what it was and way more boring, but this was really fun, and I really enjoyed it, and this was my favorite part of the whole trip, probably. So after we did our siding for the day, not too long after that, we went to go into families' houses on the ranch to have dinner with them. Here's a few pictures of how these dinners looked like. Not everybody got pictures. We got separated into different groups or families and dinners, but overall it was a really cool experience. I can't even lie. And then after that, we went outside to go play with the kids, you know. It was me and Christian playing with some of the students at Rancho Santa Marta. It was really fun and it was really touching, you know, and I can't wait to do it again next year. Wow. Oh, what? What?
At times I sit and think that it's time that I decide to move on with my life, because the amount of times I tried to make something out of nothing. Like I was a bunch of nothing, time I hang up my dreams and get back to my grind to provide for my family. I cannot think about a big house, we ain't even got no food to eat. But I got shoes on the feet, we barely making ends meet. I'm counting dollars in my sheep and not sleep. People telling me what I think it can be and who I am are two different things. They step up and be a man. I'm like, man, what am I supposed to do with these plans in my head? Behind a few steps, don't think that I should quit yet. The devil lies, trying to influence your decisions. These don't make people laugh and say that they tripping. Need a dream bigger, so I fit them on the right track. God said I could move mountains, I rock with that.
Putting up this black. Oh, that's black type of the fence. I got some remark. Oh, no.
This is my third time.
You guys, this is the life I lived when I was younger and grew up on a farm.
Sounds like a great life.
At least you were talking about coming back, spending time here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to.
Actually,
I didn't grow up on a farm. I went out one afternoon and helped on the combine and tractor for about an hour. But I have pictures of it, and I've milked that for more than it's worth.
Looks like they're over there now.
No, none.
It's a park. It's pretty cool. Uh-oh.
por este día y por la oportunidad de compartir esta cena. We give you thanks, Almighty God, for this day and for a chance. Gonna open us up with a prayer.
Yeah.
Dear God, thank you for giving us the ability, the willpower, the discipline, and chemistry to push through all of this hard work to help those in need at Rancho Santa Marta. And also the togetherness we have at tonight's chapel, still standing strong, as if we're one strong, powerful unit, despite the challenges through our hard labor, health issues through COVID, and more.
It's not bad. I just made it up. So, at Rancho Santa Marta with the fam, bang, bow, boom, bam. Call that a blast from the past. For most, these memories will always last. I don't want to go. It's gonna be a hard blow to my heart. But I'll have connections that'll hopefully never fall apart.
Chapel's not gonna end tonight.
It's under 20 minutes.
Attention span doesn't last that long.
Each day is a gift. No price can buy it. But I was trampling pearls like pigs in the sty did. So I'm building classrooms to try and write it. Now I put up nails like Pontius Pilate. Rancho Santa Marta, find a new way to be. Learning life is worth what you give away free. I play with an orphan and what I see is the face of God smiling back at me.
It's simple, man.
Oh.
There's a rancho where the kids are great. You can choose to serve a week or 8. Your life will make sense if you will only hear it. Go to Santa Marta and be filled with Holy Spirit.
Don't get shot in the face with a nail gun, is what he's saying.
The dream team here.
And don't step on that.
I'm not even here.
Is that it? Or is that something else?
Am I messing you up? You getting nervous?
He's not here.
The nail gun's getting nervous. You want to toss just like a random nail in there and see if it's coming out?
It's coming out.
Where's it going? There we go.
Oh, let's say you guys want me to come back? Get you guys back together.
Not yet. Did I?
Not
The
effectively.
same thing. It's hitting this board and going off like that.
Dance.
When I was in a choir, in grammar school,
I pulled that a lot too. So, sweet. I like it. Something cool.
Oh, good job. Ooh, he's tough. You got a good swing there, Kate.
Come on, act like you want that candy.
Oh, I see something.
There's no way little kids.
Okay.
Woo!
Ever since watching Angry Kids have candy.
You have your eyes closed?
Oh, he loses an ear. Bluey's ear.
Yeah. Some of it's not authentic. Some of it's fake.
Your bag is right there. Oh,
This is the best window shopping ever. Look at this. Right now, we're at our motel. We're in Santa Clarita. And this is the second to last day of our journey.
This past week, I went down to Rancho Santa Marta, a school and orphanage for special needs children in Mexico.
And I knew there would be a lot of things there that would be tough to bear, right? I've gone in years past before the pandemic, and I knew that there would be things like putting up siding, and sure enough, that's one of the things we did. I knew there'd be things like pouring concrete or working in a farm, and sure enough, I ended up working with a team of guys in this next picture to put up a fence around an acre of habanero peppers. And at the end of 2 days, I was feeling really tired. Yeah, I was achy and sore, and I was like, wow, am I gonna be able to bear this for 3 more days? And then the next morning, our director of youth and children ministry, Josh, tested positive for COVID. And Marge, a member of our church who's also a nurse, said, let's test you, Pastor. And she tested me, and sure enough, I was positive for COVID. And I will admit, my first thought in that moment was, thank God. Because I'd only done 2 weeks or 2 days worth of labor, and my body was sore and tired and aching. I had been thinking to myself, is this because I'm about to turn 40? No, it's just COVID. I'm fine. You know, and then there were some problems that came from that, right? It did mean that instead of getting to do the projects with everyone else, instead of getting to play with the kids at the school, I got to spend the next few days on a lumpy mattress with no air conditioning. It was not terrible, but if Jesus had told me ahead of time, Ben, if you go down to Mexico, you're gonna get COVID, I would have said to Jesus, no thanks, I don't want to do that. I would have opted out. In John chapter 16, Jesus starts the chapter by telling his disciples about the hardships that they're going to face, the persecutions they're going to experience for being his followers. He tells them that they're going to be kicked out of their religious communities, and in fact, that sometimes they will be killed because people will think it is serving God by murdering the followers of Jesus. Jesus says this, and he promises them that God will be with them, but he says that he still has many things to say to them that they cannot bear now. And I think he tells them that because it's true. If we knew at the start of life all the suffering that we would have to go through, all the hardship and all the heartbreak and all the pain, how many of us would say, you know what, God, I'd rather not those conveniences in life? What they find is, despite maybe having no skill or experience, they can put up the side of a building, they can pour concrete, they can work on a farm. And that suffering produces endurance within them to do hard things. And Paul says, once you experience that endurance, it produces character. And I've found that's consistently true in Rancho Santa Marta. That people, having discovered they can do all these hard things, discover they want to do them.